A few moments later.
Being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go. I'm watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. Yeah, I don't mind the path that I had to walk, and I don't mind all those words that I had to talk, and I don't mind all those flings that I had to fling, and some of those words I spoke I just had to sing. I just had to bring the best that I had to give, and being tested by these blessings that I had to live, changing dressings on the scars that I had within. It's a daily operation, you just gotta grin before it gets too grim and life pins you in. You gotta think like a shark and show your fins, whether alone in the dark or with an audience. Believe you're the hottest commodity since the iPhone lobotomy. You follow me? I'm hoping probably. I'm talking openly and don't know where the road could be. The crosshairs, the red dot, or the poison drip. So take a message from this song, that's all I have to give. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. They leave you in the rain, then hang you out to dry. I wonder how so many people get by. And then one day you wake up and start to realize that anyone you know could be called up at any time. Can't press rewind, can't flip the tape, so might as well not live in the past and dwell on hate. People talk strange shit to get to the gate, and if you know me well, you know I call them doors of fate. I take what I need, but not too much. I never open the door if the handle was hot to the touch. You gotta find an alternate way out of the flames. They want you in the spotlight, they want you just to take the blame, but all the same, it's like a wheel with these fucking hipsters. Instead of more rappers, we could use more active listeners. But I don't mind that a lot of things are actually happening, cause I'm a music slave and this is what I'm coming strapped with. Cause I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain, seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain.
All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome in. It's the Indoor Farmer Reviews number 39, guys. Almost 40 of these now, and it is Tuesday night. It is August 1st, guys. The kids are almost back in school. Let's go. Let's go, school. Tonight's going to be a good show for you. If you could, please hit those reactions, share us out, tag some friends in here. If you guys are just stopping through, if you're watching this later on, please hit those reactions anyway. You know it helps. You know it helps a lot. Even if you don't have time to hang out and watch the shows, please show us that love if you can. It does mean something. It's not superficial either. It's actually beep boop ones and zeros inside of the machines, the little elves inside there, right? So give us a hand on that, guys. And tonight's going to be a good show. Follow Sir Stevo and I over there, locals. You know, go check out what we got going on. Monthly waffles, all kinds of giveaways, perks, all that good stuff. Check us out, guys. Bring everybody in. We got a good video for you tonight. And of course, we got Sir Stevo with you.
Hey,
of course,
how's it
Beard King. We got some new developments going on here on Maccabees Live Market, you guys. So Sir Stevo and I have picked up our first official paid sponsor, everybody. First official paid sponsor. Wait, that's not right. This one.
That's the one.
That's the one, guys. First paid sponsor. And that first paid sponsor is none other than your CBD store. The product of SunMed down there on the Your CBD store in Quincy, Illinois, guys, from our friend Matt Anderson. He might stop through at some point, and we're going to show him some love. We're working on, some nice official scripting and whatnot. But, Stevo and I, we like to try and keep it original. We like to try and keep it legitimate and what's the word? Authentic, So we're not trying to just read a bunch of garbage. We're using the products. We're trying them out. I've been using some different products. We've been certifying some of it. I tried some CBG, some CBN, all kinds of stuff so far. So definitely going to be looking into that some more, but definitely started that today. And we're going to just keep that going. Just to give some more housekeeping, guys. We did a trial run, a little practice run of game night this week. And I just want to put it out there, guys. I hate to try and get excitement over giveaways. I really do. You know this, because I'd rather get excitement over, legitimate support. But that's why I created game night, so I can be excited over our supporters. And I want to point out something, guys. We had some really big news. We've got, I think I'm going to try and get Matt to divide it into three, but $75 coming from your CBD store. We got $200 in gift cards coming from Master Rochi's products. We also got gift cards from Great River Mushrooms and Dan's other business products. We've got gift cards from Leaf Cycle. We've got GrowFam gift cards plus GrowFam boxes, and we've also got something coming from Misfit Island. So far.
That's just for now.
That's just for starters. There's so much more that can be added. It's going to be awesome, guys. You are definitely going to want to be in on locals. I'm going to make it a little harder for the participation stuff, just because I really want to favor the people that are already in on locals. But we'll see how it goes. Hey, what's up, Grassroots? Thanks, brother. What's up, Chris Fisher in the house? Tuesdays earlier with Chris. I saw that, man. Looking at those good guy bugs. Big buy gugs, I think is what I was going to say. Good guy bugs on Chris Fisher's show tonight. That was good. Good show.
When the ban is lifted, give him a shout. He says he's on a ban right now for DMs.
DM me when the ban is lifted. Okay, all right.
9 hours.
Yeah, definitely. And guys, it's just to split the hairs here. If you're somebody that's looking to advertise on the game night, you don't have to do. It's not like a commitment every time. You could just throw it in on a night or something like that. We got Dan in the house.
What's up, buddy?
I'm going to continue. I'm going to do a little certification here, if you don't mind me using that. Grape. I don't know the second word here.
Hey, Crystal.
I see a very clear S and a very clear M. So what I'm going to call it is I'm going to call it grape smudge.
Okay.
Grape smudge.
It's going to get you smudged, man.
And then I'm going to get smudged tonight, y'all. Donna. Grape Donna? Is that what that?
Dano.
Oh, Dano. That's what that means.
Dano.
My bad. What's up, everybody? Appreciate you guys popping through at least for a minute. Please hit those reacts. I got this awesome video I put together for the float trip I went on. I've never been on a float trip, guys. Leave me a comment below if you've been on a float trip. rafting. If you like to go out on the river, what does it let you like to do? There's a lot of water sports. I was on a kayak for the first time over the weekend, and we're going to look at that, some footage.
Hell yeah.
There might be some nippleage involved, guys, just to give you a forewarning. There's definitely some nippleage. Get your kids out of the room.
Love me some floating, says Timothy. Hell yeah.
All
You're
right.
about to see a good one.
So anybody that wants to, I was going to say in the Illinois area, but we had people that traveled from out of state. I actually met someone from Hydro Farm at the float trip. I forgot his first name. I wasn't trying to bug him too much, but yeah, I was like, yeah, I got some. I was trying to I was talking to him a little bit about, oh yeah, I work with Grow Fam, and so that was fun. But yeah. Met a few people there. It was a good time. We're going to show some video of it after I do this dab.
Oh yeah.
I want to do canoeing. So that's so near the spot up north. Well, it just depends on how far you're willing to travel. I really, really want to set this up to get some friends involved next year, because it's for muscular sclerosis. Sclerosis. Yeah, I was right. MS, guys. That's the DrizzleDab is who put this on. And all the proceeds go to MS, and they've done this 4 times, I guess. So it's a worthwhile cause. It was $25 for you get a T-shirt and for the float trip for the event, but also then I was able to rent a canoe or kayak from Area 52 Paintball in Mackinac. So that's why that's all in the title. And when I shared it, I linked to those guys. Area 52 Paintball, the Toke N Float event itself, and then DrizzleDab.com. So if any of you guys are watching this after the fact, thank you, and I appreciate that event. I still have to pay for my T-shirt, actually. It was like I got there, everything was crazy. There was nowhere to really pay for that part of it, which is funny because you can go on this float trip without being part of this event. So you could do it by yourself, but I still want to pay for it. I still want to get that T-shirt anyway. It's a cool DrizzleDab tie-dye shirt and stuff like that, so it's going to be fun. Jimmy says many times used to about every weekend in Mackinac too. Same area you guys are in. Okay, cool. Oh yeah. Oh, thanks, Brian. Yeah, Brian, we need to get together, man. I couldn't link the MS page, National MS Society, Central Illinois. I know the whole name, but I couldn't get it. I couldn't actually tag it. Brian here helps with the committee in Illinois specifically that is part of the National MS Overall Society. So I want to get Brian up on People in the Boxes. I want to have a special episode that is all about autoimmune issues. Autoimmune issues, which means I'm not asking you to be an expert on autoimmune, but we can definitely pick your brain about MS and just in general have you up to network a little bit. It'll be fun. So I talked to him about it already. So definitely glad to see him in here. Thanks, Brian. Facebook user, what's up?
Oh, that's Kenny Gold, I believe. Kenny, you got to give permission.
Over there,
StreamYard.com/Facebook.
Yeah, thanks for coming in on the group, guys. I did an @everyone. If you guys see an @everyone from the group, I really, really appreciate hitting that like button, even if you don't plan to watch the video. People that join my group. Oh yeah, speaking of, if anybody wants to join my group and then not go to any of the notifications and not watch any of the shows, go ahead and join the group, Maccabees Live Market, presented by Whalen Indoor Farmer. I mean, we have 12 people, and the group only has 58 people in it of my closest friends. So, but they're all busy. It's okay. I do appreciate them coming through later and hitting those buttons. I see it happen. What's up, Diane? How are you?
Hey, Diane.
All right, let's certify this. I'm heated up. I've been working my butt off. The last minute, I got my son in bed already, which is us prepping for school time, which is not easy, guys. Going from that, stay up till whenever, I'll see you when I get done with the show here, and to then, no, I think you need to just actually try to lay in bed and go to sleep. So that's so go ahead. Sorry.
Even back when my kids were little, we did the same thing. 2 weeks before school started, we started getting those bedtimes right. Yeah,
the tonight went well, and I think he was tired because we've been out doing stuff. But that's not always it's not gonna be that easy in the next couple of weeks anyway. We'll get
Betsy.
There it is. Okay, so that's the link to it, you guys. If anybody wants to follow and support a little bit with the MS Society, I put the link. I put the link in when I tagged you for when the share, but for some reason the link is a link like this rather than being able to tag the name. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't come up as a tag; it comes up like he has it there as a link. Very strange. Join the group right. Yeah, you're already in the group, Kenny. Thank you for being over there. Appreciate that.
Right
How
on.
are you? I'm doing well, Betsy. Thank you for
That's
for
my
asking.
cousin from West Virginia.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, what's
Legal
up?
state of West Virginia. Heck yeah. I appreciate some family coming. I always appreciate family popping in. People that knew us before we were doing the show. People, you know, it's like they feel like we're like we have the plague. You got to stay away from them now. I was like, what? What do you mean?
Dirty stoners.
Leaf cycle in the house. What's up? Putting on my dancing shoes. Wanted to say, yo, all right. Wayne Crew's gonna go dancing. Actually, I'm thinking of going dancing from this show, the review show. Steve, remember that a couple weeks ago? They want to put me in the Nutcracker. They said they haven't hit me up. They haven't messaged me or nothing about it since. But they got my hopes up. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit hopeful for a second there, but didn't happen.
Oh, that's too bad, man.
Maybe I'll get a hold of them. Maybe I'll get a hold of them. Hey, you remember me? Like, oh, yeah, no. Watching in the live market. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate that, guys. I don't prefer one or the other between my page or the live market. I just did the live market so I could have that everyone. We could have a private place if people would rather be in private group watching, and we have a good spot to go to for that after show. I've been doing something new too for the Rumblers over there and the Rumble, the free speech platform of Rumble. We do our after show continuing on Rumble as well. Even though I shut it off on YouTube, which means that all of the replays on Rumble later won't have the after show. It's like a secret, like they have to watch that. They have to watch it live or that file. Otherwise, when they see the replays, they're not going to get that special after show. So it's kind of a cool little twist. But did yoga with a few days ago. I just say thanks. Oh, cool, Wayne. Yeah, man. I got to tell you guys, I got out there about 3 hours late today. And I still did it though. Man, I got to get this in, you know. So I felt good doing it though. Even the 20-25 minutes, you know, just some stretching, a few push-ups. That little bit every day is enough to kind of.
It's about all I can handle, man. I can't keep up with you with the push-ups, but I do them off my knees, actually, so I can do about 30 that way. But yeah, the stretching has been really good. But I do notice that from stretching my legs, my knees have been doing the same thing you're talking about. It's like, oh, I haven't had them stretch like that in a while. Like that.
Yeah, I got to be careful twisting those knees. One knee, I'm starting. It's almost like I'm revealing problems. Almost, it's like, oh, that knee seems like it's worse than this other knee. Okay, that might be a problem down the road, you know. So I'm glad I found it. But I have a suggestion. I don't know if you see me do this when I do push-ups. I'll get up in the push-up position. And I just stay there and kind of like rock around different sides, you know. And since you're on your knees, that would give you a little bit more resistance rather than having to do just a higher amount of reps. You could just you stay in the upper position, and you just kind of lean back, you lean forward, lean back, just kind of move around in a circle, and you're basically working all of those stabilizer muscles inside your shoulders and arms and stuff. It's good for it for sure.
Yeah, you've been really motivating for me to get up off my ass and do something. So
tell you what I haven't done since I've been doing yoga. I haven't taken a nap in the middle of the day.
Oh.
So there's definitely a difference there. I need to do this dab, man. I've been needing this. I was a little frustrated earlier. My son, I'm really trying hard not to have a negative impact on him before at night or even in the morning. But man, sometimes it's just like, did you hear what I just said? But yeah, no, he's a great kid. We had an awesome day. If you didn't see my story, guys, we had a little lunch date over there with some burgers. That was good. What's up, Colin?
Hey, Colin.
Let's have a dab, guys. Cheers. Using my Luca Dragon Egg. And then we're going to play this awesome video. Actually, we'll play the video while we have a sesh here because there's not a whole lot that needs to be talked about here. And I'm leaving the volume on just in case there's some cool, oh wait, that's not the thing I want. Look at that guy.
Who's that?
My dragon egg just blinked out on me. People say that the dragon egg does not blink out. It does every now and then. It's weird.
That is weird. That looks fun, man. You got somebody to take the picture, obviously. That's cool.
Yeah, Michael from THC Crystals.
Oh, okay.
Michael Sutter. You guys might know him.
Yeah, I know Mike.
I didn't. I just happened to see him there, and I was like, bro, take a picture.
Hell yeah.
He's in here a little bit, but yeah, man, I felt like such a noob trying to scoop my kayak in the water instead of just walking into the water and dragging.
Give us what's up, level up.
Steve-O, level up. And that was the guy from Hydro Farm there with him. Let's see if I can pause it. In the blue shirt there, guy from Hydro Farm. What's up, guy from Hydro Farm again? I forgot your name. I'm sorry. What's up, Terry? Hello, everybody. If you're just coming in, please hit those reacts and share us out. You know that algorithm don't like us too much. I'm actually sharing our show the next day, Steve-O. That way I'm not live while I do it so that we don't mess up the show. So I'm still sharing us out. We'll get those views after the fact or whatever. I thought this was cool. Like I was like underneath of it. This big log. And then you get to see a better picture there. Finding little bits of shade here and there, man, was tough. It was like, it was like so hot in the sun, but then I was like, hey, there's a little bit of shade over here. Let me scoot over this way. Look at this. Look at this triple blunt right here. I felt the Lord with me this day, everyone.
That's that triple cross joint. Look at that. You've been triply blessed. The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost got a hold of you.
They were all there today. They were all there that day, man. Somebody tag Michael Sutter, actually. Let's tag him real quick. I can't tag right now. I don't have an extra device. All my devices are being sucked up.
For sure.
Watch out for gators. There were some snakes, a lot of bugs, although I used some bug spray, and I slathered myself up with some sunscreen, which I don't normally do. I felt all greased up, you guys. Felt all greased up. I'm gonna see if we can get Michael up in here before I move on too much further.
I just tagged him just now. There
I did not remove the black lines on any of these because I wanted the full picture on some of these, man, where it just really caught everything. Michael Sutter. Awesome. What's up? We're over in the Rumble, guys. Hit those Rumble buttons if you could, please. We're
hit those
couple of dudes trying to normalize the sustainable lifestyle of small businesses, trying to, give you some product reviews and some perspective on events and things. So if you'd like that sort of thing, please hit us up. The blunts it was tasty, but we had to smoke it up and down. Like I had to go under, like you'll see it in a second here. Somebody tell me if you see Michael pop in. I won't be able to see that either. I don't get to see the.
Got you.
I'm monitoring the Rumble side over here right now.
I'll take care of the comments.
We can always come back to his picture when he pops in. Let's go. That middle blunt was a little messed up, so we had to smoke it up and down like he's doing there.
There he is. There's Mike. He had some freak show at the Herbal Essence event, and I've tried freak show 3 other times, and I didn't like it at all. But I loved Michael's freak show. It was amazing. It tasted good. It smelled good, and it got me ripped. I was like, okay, we're good. He gave me a little taste to take home, too. That was real nice, though.
You know what's cool about the river is that you don't really have to do anything, and you just keep moving down. But there are times you can get stuck. There's times when the water is a little bit too low, or there's just a bunch of debris that you get stuck in. So it's not like you could literally just close your eyes and go, but it is fairly close. It is like that in some places. You can just sort of let go and you're good to go. You don't move very fast, but you're just cruising. So if I had some friends with me instead of just all by myself, I better mute that.
Yeah, Jimmy still got some of it left, some of that freak show that Mike
Which
and
was
him
great.
bartered that day. That's cool. So out on when you were actually out on the water, you were probably doing a whole lot of, trying to film and look at things because you're that kind of guy. You like nature and everything. Or did you try to like hang out with people and pay attention to them more, or just do
I
what?
tell you what, man. Okay. It's hard to describe because all the way down this trip, people were stopping at sandbars to have sessions and things like that. I did stop a couple times,
Mhm.
but even without me stopping very much, it still took 6 hours. And like everybody else was like stopping. I swear someone like popped a grill out. I don't think that actually happened, but like it was just like they were just like setting up camp at every sandbar. And it was weird for me. It's like they have their own kayak so they can go as long as they want. So I had a rental. They didn't give me a time, but when I got back, it was just before 6, and the guy said, "Oh, good, we try to get these in by 6." And I'm like, "No one told me that. I'm glad I
You
booked
should've
it
said
back.
something,
I'm glad I got back by this time."
right?
That's right, Kenny. All by myself. I mean, I did meet up with like 3 people that I knew there. 3 different people I saw that I knew. Met some people. I'm a pretty friendly guy, though. I'm talking to people. I'm sure everyone just thought I was weird. I'm one of those weird people that's just friendly. It's like people don't like that anymore. People are so weirded by that,
You're
especially
not
for
weird.
attractive ladies. That I guess there's some assumptions made there, of course. But right here, whoa, hold on, that right there. I got to point this out. Okay, this was the This was the hardest part of the whole trip. So you might not be able to see it. Okay, there it is.
The rapids.
So there's a bunch of people on the left basically waiting to watch. I don't know if they were really just waiting to watch, but it was like suddenly I have an audience. Hey, Kasia.
Hi,
How are you?
Kasia.
And then this guy in the middle, I'm like thinking like my head's going, I don't know why this guy's standing there, but when Amber went through this, she's one of the coordinators, one of the only other people I knew there. She goes to the left. She says, "Stay to the left. Watch this." And so then she's standing in that crowd. And if she's watching right now, she'd be laughing because I told several people about this after this happened. I was like, "What?" So as I'm coming up to this, she suddenly goes, "Go right." And I was like, my brain just went, and so I didn't do anything. I was like deer in the headlights. This guy had to grab my kayak and basically like twist me in it, like make one. I did a 360 going in this corner, and he helped me through it. But I mean, it wasn't that heavy. Like it was heavy enough rapids. It's just that I didn't prepare or do anything going into it because my brain was telling me to go both directions. It was like go left, and so I'm sitting there thinking go left, and as she's telling me go right, I'm like looking right as I'm thinking left, and then I didn't do anything. So it was yeah, that was a rough one. And then there was a couple spots where it was so shallow that and see, and I as you can tell, I couldn't record that part because I needed my hands and I didn't want my phone to get wet either. So I quickly tossed my phone away right as the video it ends here as it's starting to speed up. Yeah. But yeah, a lot of cool. But to answer your question though, or answer your question, I was looking for natural, not like outcroppings. I was looking for all sorts of different interesting things to take pictures of as much as I could.
What's up, Rhino?
What's up, Joe Kelly? What's up, everybody? If you're just coming in, Joe? Please hit those reacts. Share us out if you could, please. Really appreciate it.
Look at you.
Wait, what was that? What did I look at before I made that face? Oh, I was just like showing off the beach. There's all the people. All right, there's some of them. It was all the way down the river because there were people already on it when I got there. There's a whole bunch of people after me. Okay.
Diane says put your phone in a Ziploc. I think.
Yeah, that's fine, Diane, to use it, but that would be terrible video.
Yep.
That's the only problem with that. There are actually devices that I saw some people using that they had their phones inside of. I just threw all of it in here. I don't even know what some of this video was. There were some cool shaded spots here. I think that's an later in the trip video as you get more shade. Sorry about the speed. I got to slow it down a little bit, get a gyroscope.
Joe wants to know, were you ever worried about running into anyone or getting ran into by anyone?
Both has happened. Both happened in that trip. There's a cool little stream coming out of the middle of nowhere, little creek. You get set up a little hydroelectric setup there. Good look at my face. Not sure how to take that, Michelle. All right, I need to put some more of this grape smudge in here. So there's a lot of like really just peacefulness going on, man. I tell you, it was a good trip. And then there was this happening.
Oh, they were crop dusting over there.
No, I don't know. I didn't see him actually dusting, but that same plane passed over us back and forth like 20 times.
They were probably hitting a farm field nearby, is my guess.
I mean, I hope not, with a river right there, and man, I don't know. I just freaks me out, the whole crop dusting thing.
Sure does. I've heard a lot of crazy stories, especially when they first started doing it, using DDT and all that. Damn.
Yeah, like I felt like he was like buzzing us or something, like he was, or she, whatever, was messing with us. Oh, I turned that the wrong way. Too bad.
Jimmy says Mike's here.
Hey, Mike. I was just showing.
User, yeah.
I was showing some pictures of you with that triple blunt with the 3 crosses. That was pretty sweet.
Oh, it wasn't a crop duster, and Jimmy says that they're yellow.
I think what I think is it was somebody practicing in a biplane. It might be like it might be a pilot's course nearby or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only thing I could think of.
Yeah, Mike must be the other Facebook user. Okay, I missed it. He says.
Well, here, bro. I got about right where it's at.
There it is.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Try doing that again. Never gonna happen. Look, I got proof, everybody. Mike is religious. I might have been the owner of 52 taking pictures of us. It might have been. Oh,
maybe.
In the plane? I didn't know he had a plane. Interesting. It wasn't what was his name? Kevin? No, not Kevin. What was the bus driver's name, man? That dude was crazy. If you guys want a good time, go get the shuttle bus ride to the river.
Yeah, this is a regular place you can float, right? Since you rented your kayak. Yeah.
There were kids there with family and stuff like that, and then you had a bunch of stoners floating down there next to them. It was weird. It's about as religious as he gets. Being with nature is great for the soul and body. Yeah, Mike, you guys must have got back a lot later than me. Since I had a rental, I sort of booked it, man, but it still was a 6-hour float, you know. So you guys must have got back way later.
What was in the joints, Mike? Was it the freak show, or did you have something different in there?
Those blunts, I'm not sure. Those weren't his. Somebody else's.
Okay.
Mike brought a bunch of random nugs from his grill, which was there's some good stuff in there. We smoked his big bong that he had with us. It's a big bong. What's up, Clapper?
Well, there it goes.
Got a hello on Clapper, and I didn't respond. I'm sorry. We are dead. Oh, I need to skip ahead a little bit more, I think. Yeah, that's probably good. I'm not sure where we were at exactly.
You're right, Michelle. That would do wonders for the soul.
It was good, man. Sorry, I took my shoes off, even though I had surfer shoes on. I took those off. Didn't want to get my feet like not tan. Everything else gets super tan.
Hi, Lisa.
Dope float. Yeah, no, we smoked cannabis, not dope. That's a
That's
different kind of float. Lisa May. Viper.
Cartel plane.
Cartels, yeah, that's what it was. They had a lot of shipments that day, guys.
Lots of bud.
Although I will say that that's near a farm, a pot farm, in Delavan, Illinois. There's a large commercial cannabis farm.
Hmm.
Just take in the peacefulness of it, you guys.
Oh, they were all linked up there, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I need friends. If I could find friends, see, then we could all link ourselves together like that.
Mm-hmm.
But the first part's the hard part, you know.
The Maccabees Live Market
Toke N Float.
Toke N Float going down there.
Float trip group. Yeah, man. I mean, there'd be like one guy in a kayak pulling like 6 people in inner tubes. Problem is, there were parts that no matter what, you were gonna have to get up. I literally scooted across like a sandbar that barely had water going over it that I was stuck on. I scooted across it while staying in the kayak, using my oar in the ground like a like a lever. It was the.
Did you see anybody fishing?
Yeah, it was kind of funny though, because with all of us on the river, like that's going to be tough to fish that day. Jimmy says nowhere near the river corner of 122 and Springfield Road, Revolutionary Facility. There's a hemp farm near there though. Okay. I thought Delavan is where there was a. Anyway, we had all the cannabis we needed, so didn't know what the fuck they were doing. The fishing, yeah.
I didn't bring any. Thought about packing some cones, but just didn't
Must have been talking to someone there. I did go live, so there's another video of me live there, which was a decent little few minutes.
What do they charge for the canoe? Rhino would like to know.
So the canoe was, I think there was different sizes. I think there was 2 different canoe prices and 2 different kayak prices. I paid $40 for the kayak and $20 for them to shuttle me in the kayak to the river and back. So it was $60 total for me to do the trip. And then $25 for the event in order to get the DrizzleDab t-shirt and to donate to MS. Hi, Ted. How are you, bro? I always like Ted's, like, you know, he's got like a high and tight almost like a flat top, but a little bit taller.
Yeah.
He's got that beard and mustache that's just like on point, you know. It looks like from here anyway, it looks very shapely. Timothy says, Michael Sutter, they were trying to find out why there isn't selling. Why there isn't selling.
They're weed, I guess.
Somebody wanted to know why there wasn't selling. I'm missing something here. I thought somebody was asking about the fishing. No, nobody was. I don't think anyone was selling any. You know what I thought was very odd is that I didn't hear anybody going down the river going, "Hey, bro, you got anything? You think you got like a joint I could get, man? Like, you got anything to smoke, bro?" There was nothing. There was nobody that, like, okay, let me back up a second here. I was so prepared for everything except one thing. Can you guess what that one thing was? It's kind of 2 things, but it's basically one area that I totally just screwed the pooch. I'll give you 3 guesses.
A towel?
Nope, I had a towel. I had my son's SpongeBob beach towel. It was great.
Well, I know you.
Lighter and pipe. Nope. Roll joints. I didn't bring those either, but I brought my dragon egg. I was good on that. I'll just give you guys that hint. Okay, Jimmy got it partially right. I brought one I brought this thing full of water, and I was like, wait a minute, I can't take that on the kayak. So then I just drank it before I went to the kayak. And so I bought 2 bottles of water there for $2. I didn't bring any food, and I hadn't even eaten that day.
I was going to ask you if you brought snacks. That was my next.
No snacks or anything. I brought plenty of smoke, guys. I brought dabs. I brought my hot knife with my bear. I brought my I brought my dragon egg. All this stuff, right? But the thing is, I thought I was going to be late. I got there, it was like 10:20, and the thing was supposed to, it said meet around 10:30. So I was like, I'm going to be late. You know, I rushed there. Come to find out, I waited another hour while I was there. So I should have like rushed off to get some snacks, but I didn't want to miss the bus, all that stuff. So anyway, I got some snacks from a couple people. No big deal. I wasn't, and also since I tell you what, Steve-O, 2 weeks of doing the hot yoga out in the sun actually really prepared me well for this, because I felt great the whole time, even though I only had somebody else gave me another bottle of water. So I drank 3 bottles of water, had a couple of small snacks, even though I hadn't eaten anything. And that's because I've been basically preparing for this without knowing it.
Yeah.
Like I don't eat until after I work out every day. Like I don't eat breakfast or lunch really, not until the late afternoon. So yeah, man, I didn't TP. Actually, no, I did have TP.
No,
I needed tissue because my sinuses and stuff.
yeah.
So I had tissue, man. Like you name it. I literally had an extra battery for my phone. Like I had everything else you could need except a shade, like a umbrella for shade. I thought about doing that. I thought about bringing an umbrella and having that up over me somehow, but I didn't have time to go and do it. So next year, man, I have so many cool ideas for next year. There was a couple really sweet looking floats. People had these little floats that had their coolers in the float, and it would pull behind their canoe or whatever it was. So like a cooler float, so that way it was out of your way.
Yep. Speakers probably
What's up,
everywhere.
Ashley? What's up, girl? Guys, hit those reacts if you haven't yet, please.
Yeah,
I really appreciate it. If anybody's coming in later, hit that share button for us. Thank you very much. Sending those signals down the algorithm lane or river, as it were. What's goody? Well, I don't know, Facebook user. What's goody with you?
What's good?
Looks wonderful. Thanks, Dolores. I didn't want to speed any of this up. I wanted to get some just really peaceful videos. You know, I should just shut up, though. Let's be quiet. I'm going to smoke. Cheers.
Right down the middle, too. That's pretty
You
good.
can tell I'm actually using one hand while I'm holding the camera. So
Yeah.
I'm using both sides of the oar with one hand while trying not to get water. So that was one thing about the kayak. Every time you switch over and do the other side of the oar, a little bit of water would sort of go splashing towards the center of the kayak. So I had to be real like gentle about my strokes, if you know what I'm saying.
He was so slow at kayaking that the whole party passed you up, is what Mike says.
Oh, Sutter. Oh, no. I passed you up a couple times, homie. I actually went backwards for a while. I was, Amber was, like I said, she was doing the coordinating with the group. And so she was like the last people to get in the river. And I kept messaging, like, are you in yet? And like, I was like, I didn't want her to have to go down alone. So I waited and went backwards. And then after I met up with her and her group, I ended up going about halfway, and then I ended up just booking it by myself because I wanted to see, I wanted to get a little exercise out of it and see how fast I could get her going. Actually, that's what it was. I just came up with it right now. I kept saying I wanted to see how it was to like get it, but now I'm actually putting the words to the thought, which is I actually just wanted to see how fast I could get that baby moving, from open water. And I got a good workout out of it too. Just started booking it, as fast as I could move. Most everyone was just chilling,
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun, Ted. I really like it. I think now Kevin, don't see Kevin too much anymore, but Kevin Dyke is in Illinois. He's always going kayaking, and I think Michael owns his own kayaks. So I need to start hooking up with some kayakers out here, doing this stuff more often. Got the old Dragon. There's a Luca commercial right there, you guys.
Yeah.
If you want a discount, come find me. I got a discount. Happy Hippie Head Shop. DiscountLuca.com. Yeah, let's go. All right, Michael. Yeah, man, we should go one more time before the summer's up. This weekend is Keefy Canifest, though, so it won't be this weekend. Keefy Canifest. I'll be there, guys. High Harbor in Peoria, Illinois. The Keefy Canifest. I'll be meeting up with North Adams Hemp from Quincy there. That should be fun.
Rasta says he's more of an entrepreneur than a kayaker. Entrepreneur.
I found them to be very similar. I've been in a canoe when I was a kid. I've been whitewater rafting once, which was a big raft with like 10 people on it, and I was 14. And our guide flew out of the raft because we hit this big rock. I mean, that was real whitewater rafting. That was like rapids. This was nothing compared to that. But being by yourself is a whole nother ball game. You don't have a guide saying, okay, left side, okay, right side, you know. Like, she was guiding us and telling us which side, and everybody was trying to work together, and that would have been a cool video to get. But that was like I said, 14. That's before video, kids. There was no video back then. I did this on purpose. I'm getting a little shorelineage. Also, no, I didn't actually do that. That wasn't on purpose because kept getting sucked over to the side on this one. I remember that. This dude took a nap. This guy stopped over here to take a nap. Like, what the heck? People really I wonder if people camped out on this. It's crazy. Earl says 6-hour tour. 6-hour tour. A 6-hour tour. Once was a kayak stoner trip, floating down the river. Hacking up bowls and hitting the. I don't know. I could come up with a stoner version. Somebody's working on it right now in the comments.
Oh, I'm sure. Hey, Steven.
Steven, what's up, brother? Steven's a new member of Maccabees Live Market.
Yeah, all right.
Appreciate you. Anybody that wants to join, go hit the join and answer the question, please. There's only one question. If I see that you didn't answer it, I did let Miss Charlene in. Charlene gets to not answer the question. So right here, guys, this was where we had to exit. Does this look like an exit to you, Steve-O?
Not for me. It would have been me going up and down that hill about 3 times, falling back in the water.
That's what I'm saying. So when we were talking about you going, I'm like the whole trip part would be fine, and then like just this last death hill of just insanity. Everybody made it up and down. Actually, I didn't. Well, okay. Well, I don't say everybody. I didn't see anyone fall while I was on my way up, but it was a pain in the ass because I'm carrying, the container with all my dry stuff inside it, and then you got your paddle, and then you're dragging your kayak up there. It was terrible. Wonder why they didn't use the DNR canoe landing. This was a different route, I guess everyone was saying, and I don't know. Maybe it's a newer route or something. I don't know where that is from where we were at, but I can just say that this sucked. That's all.
Hi, Valerie.
I bet this wasn't the original. The sign is right there. You might be able to see it. It's kind of turned sideways, but that says the Toke N Float. So it's very weird that but maybe it wasn't so muddy before everybody was dragging a bunch of wet, canoes and stuff over it. So it might have been fine at first or whatever. But there's a little more to this, guys. I went ahead and there was an after party at the Area 52, which is it's the paintball, but they also have a canoe rental and they have a bar and grill inside there. So I had some dinner there. You get to see my dinner, and then I'm going to show off the menu there, the Area 52 Pub 52, guys.
All
Pub
right.
52. You know, a lot of bar food. I got a buffalo chicken wrap is what I got.
Oh, not
And
bad.
I'll tell you what, the fries were actually really good.
Natural
And
cut.
the wrap was amazing. I actually will give this definite 2 thumbs up to 5 leaves. I'll give this one a 5-leaf rating.
Well, I love natural cut fries like that. Well done, and that's the shit right there.
And you saw, I was if you remember yesterday, I showed off. I got a whole big old bin of potatoes going, man.
Yep.
Like there's already a whole bunch of them popping up. Like this is gonna be a packed bin. I'm actually thinking of ways to tie up the potato stalks from the bin instead of letting them go crazy. Tie them up to the ceiling. I just got a message that we have another donator to game night. One of our awesome sponsors, True Healthcare and Wellness.
All right. Welcome.
All right, thanks,
Welcome
Wes.
again. Thank
He
you.
may not be watching right now, but he sent me a message and I read most of it. Thank you, Wes. Appreciate that. Valerie says, "Why? Why what? About the potatoes? Oh, to hang them up, because they get really tall and then falling over and stuff. Like I don't have like a steak would be fine, but the steaks are not tall enough either. Oh yeah, guys, it was good. It was very good. I'll tell you.
Nice. Looks good.
Well, here's the name of the benefit, right? So it was the National MS Society Central Illinois Community Council. So you may have in your state or somewhere, you may have your own nearby council, but that was this one. If anybody wants to scan that barcode, actually that puts us in front of the barcode. You're welcome to. I'll leave it up for a second here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was interested. If you don't know what this is, Brian was explaining it to me. Basically, in layman's terms, MS is your immune system starts to attack the protective layer around your nervous system. So you have your nerves have this protective layer. It's kind of like the rubber around a wire. So you have wires that have an insulation around it. So when your immune system starts to attack that and starts to eat away at it, then you start to have like a short out in your nerves, and something just doesn't work here and there. And so imagine like a wire that's frayed or something like that. You have exposed nerves, and you're getting shorted out sometimes. So that's basically what that is, and it is an autoimmune issue. So I do want to talk about autoimmune issues on people in the boxes sometime for sure.
Sure. Yeah.
That's good. Yeah, they're local, which means that there's got to be local ones for other people too. Yep. Support line if you feel like you may have some problems. So here is they actually had a bunch of raffles too. DrizzleDab put up a bunch of raffles, and or whoever, I'm sure he got sponsors. And oh, thanks, Valerie. Appreciate that. Get the golden star from our nurse lady. Oh, nurse. Anyway, the sponsors or whoever put these up, and I got a little video going down it. Some cool stuff, actually. There's a tray full of goodies. That was a food voucher for the bar there. That was $35.
$500 paintball package.
Yep, for a paintball package. Yep. Then you got all these goodies from DrizzleDab.
Oh yeah, look at that. I heard that paint cream's good.
Hey, look at that! I got the same color Luca Bear. Bam. There's some that orange bottle there is actually sirloin flavored CBD pet drops.
Oh, okay.
For your pets, you put on their food and stuff. My dog loves it.
Well, I've got the bacon flavored stuff for Chico from Matt from your CBD store, our new sponsor.
Oh, nice. Yes. Very cool. I'm going to have to get some of that for mine. There's a Zong from hell. That thing is huge.
That reminds me of the Psycho Swan.
Yeah, but it was way bigger. It was like 4 times bigger. That's a gravity pipe, I guess it's called. and then a bunch of goodies. I tried to show you what's in there. Just a bunch of frisbee and some like different stuff.
Mhm.
There's the front door, Area 52. You got the canoe up there. You get a phone number that you can call about rentals. There's the phone number again. And I believe that's the last photo.
Have you ever paintballed before, Waylon?
I have. I paintballed at a bachelor party once.
Does it hurt when you get shot, like they say?
Yeah, but I tell you, the worst thing about paintball is that it's way more exercise than you imagine.
Mm.
Like you think you're gonna run around and shoot each other. Well, you're
Uh,
going to be out of breath in about 30 seconds. Like you're literally running around. Like you're not just trotting around. Like you're about to get shot. So you're running. And so you like literally get just exhausted quick. So you go and hide behind something for a while to catch your breath. You know, maybe try and shoot someone from there. But if not, so yeah, it was pretty fun. It was a fun little thing. I think I showed some pictures off of that one time.
Mike says he'll go paintballing with you. That'd be fun. Michael
It
Sutter.
would be, man. We should do a stoner paintball event.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just call it stoner paintball, and then boom, you got everyone in on it.
Yeah, right.
What do you guys think? We maybe like you set up prizes, and you do like winner of different things, like hit with the most paintballs, the most effort. I don't know. You come up with different categories. And then you get some like sponsors, and then you have like some vendors and food and some kind of music playing, and then everyone parties. I don't know. Now, I don't think they can do all that there, but they do have a bar and grill right there. They would have a party at. You can patron their services. White Runts Bowl, very cool.
Ooh, White Runts is a good strain. I've had
At
it.
Front Grove, they have paintball in the forest. Okay, that would be cool. Instead of building their own. So if Area 52 builds like sets, kind of like they build mock cities and stuff out of actual wood and whatnot. And Jimmy's talking about another place that's in the woods, which that seems cool too. Works with any of your parties. That's why that plug is there. That nice.
Nice.
Very
That's
cool.
really cool if you're into that. Especially you veterans, you probably really, enjoy, exercising your skills sometimes and having fun with it rather than it being in a terrible setting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it is fun. It was fun. I will tell you that the paintball is not nearly accurate enough for someone who is used to having a real weapon. Like the paintballs, like you're not actually gonna. You're not sniping someone, like I get you kind of can. I don't know. I take it back. You can sort of, if somebody's like out in the way too much, you can hit them, but it was tough. The range is different too. You gotta get used to it, but it was fun. You get a clog here and there, yeah, it's fun, but I want to go kayaking again, Michael, for sure. That'd be cool. That means we brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Is that?
Yeah,
you,
CO2.
Paintball do not fly as far as gunpowder. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then they like drop, and then you have to you have to get used. You have to adjust with it and stuff like that. Anyway, that was the trip, guys. I definitely want to plan on this for next year too, for sure. Brian from MS Society did say they've done this 4 years now, so they had a lot more people show up too than they expected. So, it was like double what who said was going on the Facebook event. So that's good to see that. That means a lot of people said they might go, and a whole bunch of them decided to go ahead and go. Looks like it was fun. Yeah. Thanks, Jimmy, man. We could, I want to find a little bigger river and do a float trip, like not a float trip like that, but like get one of those float barges or something on a bigger river and get it where it's like we're not going to bottom out at some point, like the Peoria River where people will take boats and things like that. There's actually one day, it'd be nice, but one day we looked at pricing over there at Bass Pro Shop. You can get a barge type boat, which is basically just a square boat that's got like a couch all the way around it, basically a big raft, that for like 14,000, which obviously isn't close to what I could do right now, but it's not that unattainable, you know.
Come to Michigan, they got lakes and rivers everywhere, says Ashley.
Well, we got plenty of lakes and rivers, Ashley. Come on now.
Mr. Burns, excellent evening to one and all.
It doesn't mean I don't want to come to Michigan. Michiganders. A lot of Michiganders we know up there, too.
We're in a pontoon.
You think? I don't know, bro. I'm talking about getting like 8 people in there.
Yeah.
You and me in a pontoon boat, Jimmy? Feels like there's a movie plot line there somehow.
Yeah, right.
What's up, Mr. Burns? Mr. Burns had a T-shirt design win tonight, or a donation of a T-shirt. I'm not sure how it worked, but I saw that. What's up, brother? That's what you just described. Pontoon boat. Well, I'm talking. It's a motorized boat. I guess pontoon boat has a motor hanging off of it. You're talking pontoon's like a fishing boat. I'm talking about fitting 8 to 10 people on it. You can't do that on a pontoon boat.
And Valerie has a pontoon, but it's not in the water.
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong about the terminology. I'm thinking of a John boat. Is that the same as a pontoon boat?
No, a John boat is a small fishing boat usually.
That's what I'm imagining as a pontoon boat.
12 to 18 feet. Yeah.
Look it up now that we're done with the main portion of the show, guys. Let's see.
Pontoon is not a barge, but it's sort of like it. It'd probably be something where it's a platform, and they would utilize like those empty 55-gallon drum fiberglass ones or something, and then put a motor on the back, something for everybody to walk around on. They throw couches on them. I've seen some homemade ones that are pretty cool.
Yeah, I think this is basically what they have at Bass Pro Shop, Jimmy. Yeah, I think you're right. It looks real similar, at least.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure they make them different sizes, but let me pull it up here. Yeah, I was thinking of a John boat.
Mm-hmm. It's usually about 12, 14 feet.
So, like, this guy here looks pretty beefy, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Like two full-size couches, plus, like, the whole other half of the front, and you got the shaded area, like the canopy or whatever.
Those are fancy.
That's what I'm saying, Steve-O. You, Jimmy, me, like, we could get a handful of people on there and have no problems.
Jimmy says he has a friend that has a huge one. But is his boat big?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jimmy. I couldn't take it.
Got him.
Got you.
Got him. That's funny. Yeah, man. Like, look at that small one with the 2 people on it. That's still a pontoon boat. Pontoons are the things that are holding it up. The 2 like air-filled tubes on each side. So, I guess they make them different sizes, obviously. But yeah, I'd want one good size one. You know, I want to get like 10 people ish on there. I wouldn't want 10 people to be on it, but I'd want it to be about that big, and maybe get 8 people on it. That way, everyone's got a little bit of room.
A little room, right?
Pontoons and tritoons can hold 10 to 12 people usually. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But I saw that tiny one there that's only got 2 people on it, so it must make them small. Tritoons. I want quad tunes. I like cartoons too, but you know. All right, where are we at? We're at that hour mark, Steve-O. Should we move to the after show already? Maybe certify a little more grape smudge.
I got some new stuff coming in right now to certify. I forget what it's called now, but yeah, it's some pretty exotic stuff. I can't wait to try it. What was that again?
Should we do a game review on Sunday's game? I think everybody had some good input on it, and I need to write some of those things down, actually make it more official. But I plan on incorporating a bunch of things. And Jimmy did send me some already, but I'm looking for like just simple grow questions that you might ask a novice. I'm not going to lie, Jimmy. Some of those questions you asked me, I don't even know the answer to myself. I guess I should probably know the answer to those things. But I think I make the mistake of thinking that I can look those things up all the time rather than just committing some of it to memory, you know?
Grassroots sent you 300 stars tonight.
Oh, thank you, Grassroots.
Just noticed.
Love you, bro. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yeah, thanks a lot, everybody. I appreciate it. Anybody hanging out still, definitely.
Oh, shit. No, he sent me stars. Oh, thank you.
Yeah, people.
I figured it was you.
Well, that's one thing that's bad about. I mean, for this case, I mean, we're both. It's your show too, bro. But like, if we have a guest on, and the guest shares in their Facebook, and they happen to have stars turned on, then in that case, someone could be giving stars to our guest.
It depends on where they're watching from. They would, in order to give it to that person, you'd have to go to where they're broadcasting or whatever you call it.
No, that's okay, bro. I mean, yeah, you're not gonna hear any complaints from me.
Oh, sorry about that.
Here's hers.
I'll take some stars. Okay.
I'm not sure what's happening here. I'll take some stars. You got 2 stars right here on screen, Val.
Oh, yeah.
What more could you need? Cheers, Dan.
Cheers, Dan. That's a good idea.
Much here. Working on it. It's kind of like they're like diamonds almost. Crumbly diamonds.
Yep.
They're a little bit harsh. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little harsh, but that just could be because they're, high strength. Cheers, Ted.
Yeah, cheers to you, Ted. Cheers.
Tell me I did not just see that.
What'd you see?
Was that a comment? Hang on. Earl I just got a message from Earl. Was it a comment, Earl? Was it a message to me? Come on, Facebook.
Let me see. Did Earl say anything?
Oh, no, it's a good message. I'm trying to open it, though. Facebook's not cooperating.
Oh, see, Jimmy says you're seeing shit again. He thought.
Earl says, I have a 21-foot trophy.
21 feet tall? Wow.
I think he's talking about a boat. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he is talking about a boat, and that is awesome.
Damn.
Let me pull it up, everybody. Earl, thanks for sharing, bro. That's pretty cool.
Owning a boat is tough, man, because my friends always told me that boat just stands for bust out another 1,000. Because you're always fixing it.
Yeah, I'm going to pull this up differently here so I can zoom in. Zoom in.
Valerie says, all my stars go to the Jimmy Mead Mobility Fund. That's right, guys.
Thanks, Val. We are only a couple hundred away from that. As soon as we get Matt Anderson did pledge 300 the other day. So if we can get that to come in, then we're right there. We're at like 1,700 or 1,800 or something like that.
Wow.
I'm gonna get together.
Yeah, man. Hell yeah.
I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get together the amount that I have, and then we still got to get some from one other person, and then Matt. Will you pull this up again, Steve-O? Can you see it down there?
You talking about the
boat?
dock?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. There it is. There she is.
Oh boy, that's a nice one.
I don't see her name though. I don't see her name anywhere.
Well, it's in Pennsylvania. It looks like it's got a PA sticker on it.
21 feet. Okay.
Dang, that's really nice.
It says trophy. Yeah, it says trophy. Like, I wonder if that's just the brand.
I think that one can go on the saltwater too. Is that right? If you wanted to, Earl, you could take that out into like the Gulf or something shallow like that, or not. Wavy.
That looks like something that would take a 3-hour tour and not come back. When I say that, it looks like the same boat that that they used.
I know it almost does.
It looks very similar, doesn't it?
The SS Minnow.
Yes, SS Minnow.
Yeah. That's the same boat that Dexter used to dump his bodies into the ocean on the show, says Dan.
I never saw it, but I know exactly what he's talking about.
I've never seen it, but I heard it's a great series to check into, man.
Can you pull it back down, please, sir?
You got it, bro.
So that I don't cascade our audience. Awesome, guys. Thank you guys for watching for sure.
Oh, yeah.
12 markets. Does anybody want to come up and participate in the after show? Get everyone riled up and get everyone amped up and shouted out and energized up, and then we're gonna hit the after show and get you guys to come on over there to Maccabees Live Market, presented by me, Waylon the Indoor Farmer. Thank you. I actually talked today, Steve-O. Big things, brother. Talking to a indoor farmers market. I'm talking to a few other things and such. So it's all good. It's all good. So you guys will be seeing more from me. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you. I'm going to go grab a sweet pea.
The tray? Go for it. Yeah, anybody want to come up? I will send you the link in a DM, or I can also post it if you like. Thanks, Joe. We have the one, the only, the great Denzar. What's up, buddy? How's it going, man?
Pretty good.
That's
been
good.
a long day. Still going.
Oh yeah, rocking and rolling, huh?
Yeah. Lion's mane's definitely working. I took 3 more today, and it definitely keeps me it's keeping me in a zone and working.
Oh shit. I gotta get that.
Hi, I'm Leon Phelps.
Eat it.
I'm the ladies' man. I got you some flowers. They look and feel plastic, but they smell real.
You did that really well, man.
Now eat them.
They're so good too.
What's going on, Ted? How you doing?
It's like you get to eat this whole vine of sweet pea.
Yeah, I bet fresh, man. There's nothing like it.
It's so good. Now, I've been given a mission. I have a container for it. I'm going to chop a bunch of these, and I'm going to monitor for longevity of freshness. We'll just leave it at that. We're going to work up some numberage and work out some information for my future clients.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely had something to talk to you about in that respect too. Wish you were just a little bit closer nearby.
Lisa May, did you try to give your kid lion's mane yet?
Forgot we got lion's mane from you.
Yeah.
Give it a try, guys. Great river mushrooms, great and green leaf herbal supplements.
That's right.
Might try it this week, she said. You're not. She's like, I gotta wait until I don't have anything to do the next day.
Well, I understand her concern because you're giving it to a kid and that you never know what's going to happen, but it should be a positive experience.
I don't think you're going to see any extra colors or anything.
No, you may see some behavior changes. Maybe a little more relaxed,
right?
A little more able to focus.
All right. So we got Dan up here. We're gonna go ahead and switch on over to the after show, guys. Thank you for watching the Indoor Farmer Reviews number 39. So good.
Hell yeah! I can't believe next week will be number 40.
Steve-O, what's going on tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Wednesday, so I have Peace News and Views at 6 o'clock.
Who's on with you?
6 o'clock. And then
Who's-
what?
Who's your guest and stuff?
Oh,
Entice the
forget the name.
people.
We're interviewing a guy that's really big in
What?
the
Did Kelly
cannabis.
send 1,000 stars?
Yeah, let me
Wait,
find
to where?
Where'd he send it to?
Steve-O, congratulations.
And then we have and then of course we grow with Whalen Wednesdays on Grow Fam tomorrow night.
Yeah, no worries. I just meant like
Wednesday.
what's your Peace News and Views guest and whatnot.
Let's see here. I'm looking them up right now.
Wow. Flower Power, Joe motherfucking Kelly. Let's motherfucking go.
Joe Kelly.
Joe.
Joe,
He
that's
said 500 to Steve-O.
What's up, Bean Dango?
Oh, was he on mine when he did it? Thanks, Joe. And then 1,000 to Whalen.
Spreading the
Damn.
love, bro. Spreading
Thanks,
the love. I
Joe.
appreciate that.
Appreciate that a lot,
He
man.
gets another one.
Joe, I'll give you my Venmo if you want to send me money too.
Bean, come up for the after show, bro. We're about to switch over to the
I don't have
private group. If you want to come up and hang out for a little bit, we're going to be pulling off all of our public,
We will be very
Derivative.
private in a little
I
group.
think all of you who are in here right now are already in the group. So go over to Maccabees Live Market, continue this, and we're going to start doing some dabbage and medicinals in the evening, in the wee hours of the evening nights. But thank you, everybody, for watching. I'm going to throw up our outro now. Steve-O, put me to bed, my friend.
All right. Have a good night. Love you guys. And smoke weed every day.